Welcome in, welcome back. Welcome to this, the 2nd of March, 2026. Hopefully you're doing well today. We are back today with something that I said we were going to be rotating with, but then I figured, it's actually probably smarter for us to do this a different way. So, new plan. Bear with me. New plan. So what we're going to do is we are going to play more Slitterhead tonight. My plan is what we're going to do, instead of rotating, hey Lee, how you doing tonight? We're gonna finish Slitterhead. So probably not tonight, but we're gonna do however long it takes to finish Slitterhead, and then we're just gonna focus on Clock Tower. Instead of rotating between the two. Wow, 200 tokens, Void. That's crazy. But welcome in, Void, leave. So we're just gonna do Slitterhead till we complete that, and then we're gonna do Clock Tower. Hopefully, I want to get through Clock Tower 2 and Clock Tower PS1 at the very least before next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, Fatal Frame releases. Fatal Frame 2 Remake releases. So, thank you for the lurk, Void. So that will be... I wanted to see if we can get through Slitterhead, Clock Tower 2, Clock Tower PS1 before that. Then we'll do Fatal Frame 2 Remake, and then we will do probably finish up Clock Tower 3 after that, and then that'll probably be most of the first couple weeks of March. And then the last week of March, last Epoch is supposed to have their update. I don't know if we'll play that, but that will be potentially happening the last week of March. We'll see. But yeah, so what we're going to do is, instead of rotating, we're just going to focus on Slitterhead, then Clock Tower, then Fatal Frame, then finish up Clock Tower, and then we'll see where we're at after all of that. So that is the goal. So we're going to be doing more Slitterhead tonight and possibly tomorrow night. Or, well, I guess, yeah. Tonight, then tomorrow night, yeah. But yeah. So, but welcome in, Leave and Void. Hopefully you're doing well tonight. I know you're probably about to get ready to stream as well. But yeah, so that'll be the goal, is to make some more progress in Slitterhead. We have a couple items we need to find in one map, and then we'll be moving on to the next mission. So I'm going to want to go find those couple items. We are quite a bit late. I was adjusting some sound stuff, and I was double checking some settings. Apparently Windows did an update that's messed with people's sound settings. I don't have the sound settings that got messed up. I was checking my sound stuff. Apparently they're not even in my version of Windows, so I don't know if I haven't updated to that or whatever yet, but I don't know. I was checking that. But I did find out that my microphone, apparently, the volume, my Windows volume for my microphone was apparently at like half. So I had been running a really low volume for my microphone for quite some time. So I should be a lot clearer now, hopefully. We'll have to mess with that. I'll have to check the recording, and people can tell me how it is. I'll probably do some adjustments throughout the stream if people say I'm too loud or too quiet or whatever, as I go on. But I did find that. So it was good that I checked the sound settings regardless, because it was at like 48%, and it should have been at 100, because I can adjust my sound settings through software and hardware and stuff like that. Good, your body is feeling off today, trying to shake it. Yeah, I understand that. Sounds good so far. All right. Are you gonna do? I mean, assuming you're gonna stream, are you planning on doing some more Resident Evil tonight, or Were you gonna do something else? Um, but yeah. So trying to think. But yeah, so we're gonna do Slitterhead. Once we finish Slitterhead, we're gonna do Clock Tower. Probably already you want to beat it before it gets spoiled. Yeah, yeah. I've already seen. I mean, I saw some of your playthrough, but I've already seen people already posting like little snippet videos and stuff, and I'm like, the game has been out for like 3 or 4 days, and people are already posting videos, like clips and stuff. I'm like, man, this is why like it sucks to have social media sometimes. Like I'm not like particularly like whatever about it. Like I don't care if I get spoiled stuff because I'm probably not going to play it for months. I'll probably forget most of it or whatever. But like for the people that like they really want to enjoy the experience and like they're anywhere near, like most people are having to do like a social media like blackout because they just can't, because people just, I don't know, man. It's so annoying because it's like when we were younger, like we didn't have that. Like the only way like things got spoiled is if you had like a friend who was just like a total like butthole about it. Was like, hey, did you get to this boss and did you see this thing? In which case you would never talk to that friend again because they're spoiling games. But that's why I feel like I gotta play games ASAP if I'm remotely interested. Yeah, it sucks, man. It really does, because like I'm like going through Twitter, and most of my Twitter is fine, but I'll see clips here or there, and I'm just like, man, I just feel bad for the people that are like trying to like post like go lives or trying to check on their friends or something, and it's just like, bam, here's a clip from this boss fight, and it's just like, or here's a clip from this thing that someone thought was really cool, and it's just like, yeah, now you just like ruined someone's experience. And like some people are like, oh, that shouldn't ruin your experience. It's like, it can though, right? Like even if it's not a major spoiler, it's something that you want to experience yourself, right? And it's just, and it sucks because I feel like YouTube people spoiling it with like thumbnails and stuff, that's a big problem. Like people are just like, oh, here's this boss because it's gonna get the click engagements, or putting like the title, like, John dies in the end, or John dies ending. It's just like, Jesus Christ, like just spoil the entire ending, why don't you? Yeah, just for clicks and stuff. It's crazy. But it sucks, man, because it's just like it forces us as content creators to have to like rush through our favorite things, or like not even engage with things that we're supposed to engage with as content creators, because we're so susceptible to having our experiences ruined. But like by having to rush through it, it's also not allowing us to like enjoy the experience, right? Because it's just like, I would normally want to take in these scenes, like spend an extra 30 minutes or an hour or 2 hours to take in the environment, to take in the like set dressings and the storytelling of the thing. But it's like, I can't do that because if I don't complete it in the next 4 hours, someone's going to come into chat, or someone's going to like post a video on my feed or like whatever and spoil the thing, right? Like, it's just, because like I felt that way when Silent Hill F dropped, right? Like I felt like I kind of had to push through Silent Hill F pretty quickly because I was worried that people are going to be like, oh, here's the ending, here's like the only reason I think Silent Hill F was like kind of unspoilable in some ways is because it had you had to play it multiple times, and most people were only going to play it once. And like, so when I got through like the first playthrough, it was just like, oh, most people are stopping at that first playthrough, so the second and third playthrough stuff wasn't really getting spoiled because no one was doing it really. Which again, I don't agree with. I feel like you should get you should be able to get a whole experience from one playthrough. I still have that gripe with Silent Hill F. I think it's worth multiple playthroughs because the stories you do get from the multiple playthroughs are very good, but it's you still should get a full story from one playthrough. I don't understand why they needed to do that, but back in the day with GamePro spoiled Prince of Persia ending in the review. Sat there reading, was generally excited, already played because their either reviews are 1 month early or a month late. Yeah. Yeah, reviews. Yeah, you didn't get it very often, but there were some cases where like printed reviews would be like, yeah, the ending where you know to slay this person. It's just like you just told us who the surprise bad guy was. You know, it's just like what? Thanks, guys. Yeah, but yeah, it sucks sometimes because like a lot of us play these games because we enjoy playing games and like we want to share these like first time experiences with people, and then some people, you know, like that they like the problem is a lot of times, and I talk about this, it doesn't excuse the behavior, but a lot of times people are excited to like share those experiences with us, but they spoil or backseat or something out of excitement. It's like it's not from a place of maliciousness. It's just like they want us to see that thing, or they want to talk about that thing that's coming up. But it's like now they've ruined that thing because they're so excited about that thing, and it's just like that's kind of why. Because like there was actually a thing. I don't personally watch him. I know a lot of people talk about him, but a thing that happened recently is Queso, which I know you've talked about. You were talking about him the other day. Queso actually did his whole Resident Evil playthrough off stream supposedly, and it's because he wanted to enjoy that like on his own personal like speed and time and all of that stuff, right? At least that's what I heard from like a posting. Again, I don't watch his content, and it made me think. It's like I wonder how long it's going to be before streamers start doing that, right? Because like streaming has started doing this weird shift where things are so much more focused on like events and like how to put it? Like it's more on the presentation of the thing and less on the content. And I'm wondering how long it's going to be before it's so less focused on games that like when people actually want to play, like they're interested in games, they're going to put the games aside that they're interested in to play on their own, and then they're only going to play other things on stream as like a backdrop essentially for their stream. Like gaming is the backdrop, it's the background noise for the stream and less the focus, right? Because when I was watching that or watching the clip that was talking about that, I was like, it makes sense, right? It makes sense that he would want to play something he's super excited for off stream when you have thousands of people that will absolutely be changing the atmosphere of a game like that, right? Because like when you have kind of this goofy, silly, jokey stream, you know, and you're having this, you know, in a lot of cases, very serious horror game, you know, sometimes you don't want that vibe. Sometimes you want to be kind of ingrained or, you know, entrenched in that environment. You just want your headphones, you know, no lights on, just your headphones, controller or keyboard, mouse, however you play, you know, and the game. You don't want 1,000 people yelling silly stuff. You don't want, you know, a bunch of sound alerts going off or 50 subs that you have to thank or, you know, stuff like that. And I was thinking about that. I was just like, I wonder how long it's going to be before it starts getting to that point, right? Where the people that, you know, it starts getting to where if you want to play a game, you play it, like really want to play the game, you play those games off stream, and then you just share all the other kind of like entertainment experiences with the stream, right? I used to play games I cared off stream with my TV surround sound on, so yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, when do we get that point, right, where that's what we're doing? Like, because the thing is, like, the whole reason I well, not obviously not the whole reason, but most of the reason why I do the streams, when we do the first playthroughs of, you know, the games that we play and stuff, is because I want to share those first time experiences with people. but it's, it is getting to the point now where I feel like, because the entertainment has become so much of forefront, it's led to this like crowd entitlement kind of thing, where there's a lot of people in the audience, if you will, in the chat. They feel entitled to be a part of the experience. So when they ruin something, or spoil something, or backseat something, they feel like they're entitled to do that because they're a part of the entertainment, right? They're a part of the audience. Like they're supposed to do that. That's their job. Because I've seen a lot of people as of late talking about how they've had to remove people from their communities because they've become more bold, right? They've become emboldened by the shift in like what Twitch, because Twitch used to be, hey, I'm creating this content of gaming and you're engaging with me creating like a viewing experience, right? It was supposed to be like I talked about for my channel. I've always imagined it as couch sitting, right? Like we're sitting on an infinitely long couch. I'm playing a game, or me and whoever I'm collabing with are playing a game, and everyone's just watching, right? I think that's originally what, like, when Twitch transitioned as a gaming, like, streaming platform, what it was. But now it's not that, right? It's become this entertainment platform. It's like you're in front of a live audience who interacts with you, right? It's more like a stage performance, right? And I think that transition has changed how people in chat are starting to interact, because you can see, if you go back and watch like 5-7 years ago and how people interact then versus interact now, it feels very different, right? Not that it's like completely changed. There are still some people acting in similar fashions, but you can just tell the people that have not been on Twitch for longer periods of time and how that's shifted. Now, of course, that doesn't mean we shouldn't shift with it, but it's just interesting, right? Because I do wonder if that's going to start being the thing where it's just, hey, if you don't want things spoiled, or you don't want people engaging with your favorite content, then you'll have to just engage with it offline, which is kind of sad, because like the whole point, like for some of us, is to share those experiences with people that that are a part of our communities. But now people will say, well, curate your community, but unfortunately it's an open platform, right? You can't curate everything that walks through the door. It's we can't stop spoilers before they happen. There is no proactive approach. Like we could put no spoilers on the screen. We could have things that like keywords or something, but like if we don't know what the spoiler is, there's no way for us to ban things ahead of time, right? Like if we don't know that John dies at the end, like we can't ban that John dies at the end, right? Like, so it's just one of those things. So I don't know. It's interesting, man. It's really interesting, but I don't know. I don't know what Twitch is going to look like in the next few years, or if it's even going to exist in the next few years. To be honest, with all the decisions they've been making, it is becoming a less and less viewer-friendly experience for a lot of people. They have that thing now where you have to actively be like clicked into the window for ads. Otherwise, the ads won't play and you can't watch anymore. Apparently, that's a thing now. So it's just like, if you're expecting people to actively be able to watch streams, like be clicked in the window and just watching that, you're gonna destroy the platform, because like 90% of the platform is people who have Twitch tabs up that are doing other things, right? They're playing a game and watching Twitch, or they're cleaning, watching Twitch, or whatever. They're doing something and Twitch, They're lurking, right? They're not usually actively watching. The problem is the active watching thing caters towards the like top 1%, or even maybe like 0.1%, and not to the rest of the platform. That's what that kind of thing is developed for, because those people are actively typing and chatting and watching, right? But everyone else, the rest of the platform is built on people with lurkers, right? And even in those top 0.1%, like there might be 1,000 people chatting in a stream of 15,000 people, which means the other 14,000 of those are lurking, right? They're not chatting. You think they're actively looking at the screen too? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know what Twitch is going to be like in a year from now, let alone 5 years from now. But yeah, I legitimately think that social media and the transition of Twitch into more of an entertainment versus content-based platform is unfortunately changed how we engage with gaming, and not necessarily for the better, which is sad. It really is. I wish we didn't have to rush through games because we are so worried that some cool thing we wanted to engage with is going to get spoiled. It's because I don't know, man. You would think. It's one of those. You would think, because if you believe in the good of people, that people would have enough empathy not to spoil things. However, if you've been on the internet for any period of time, you've learned the hard way that empathy is not the thing that a lot of people have, unfortunately. Because because the way I always look at it is like, I look at like spoiling games like spoiling movies, right? You wouldn't spoil a book for someone, you wouldn't spoil a movie for someone. Why would you spoil a game, right? Like, I wouldn't go, hey, let's watch this movie. By the way, that guy is secretly the villain and also the main character dies. Let's watch this movie, right? Like, I wouldn't do that, right? So why would I do that for a video game? Why would I do that? Like, it doesn't make it doesn't make sense in any other context. Why would we do that for video games? But for some reason, people have that weird like detachment. It's like, oh, it's a different form of media, so obviously it has different rules. It's like, why? But anywho, we've talked long enough, and I'm already starting late. So let's go ahead and turn off our music and get into some more Slitterhead. Alright, sorry, I just gotta make sure everything's still working. OBS has been having some problems recently, so I just gotta double check everything. Alright. Checking the audio, that looks good. Alrighty. And I hope people are enjoying, or at least getting to enjoy their time with Resident Evil 9. Man, it is... it's not often that you get, you know, a new game in your favorite series. Like, as someone who just got Silent Hill F, you know, even though some people liked it, some people didn't like it for a variety of reasons. I really hope people are getting to enjoy the game and hopefully not running into too many people ruining their experiences. Okay, I want to go back. I want to go back here because there's 2 items that we're missing here. Okay, let's grab Julie and Anita. So I really do hope that people are getting to enjoy the game. I'm very excited for Fatal Frame 2 remake. Thankfully it's a remake, so I don't think they're really going to change the story that much. I do know that they're going to be adding new features and stuff. I need to turn this up. I'm gonna do that. Okay. Okay. So let's see if we can find... We already found the memories here. We're just looking for... like, clothing stuff. So, I know they're gonna be adding features, but I don't think they'll be... Okay, that's where we found Edo. Adding story stuff. Oh, that does remind me, I'm sure you're probably getting ready for stream. I need to message you, Leave, because we need to figure out what we're doing with the Vision on Wednesday. Not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. Because that's when Fatal Frame drops, so I don't know if you guys want to move it or just cancel it. Okay. So, but we can figure that out. We got a week or so, over a week to figure that out. So, okay. Okay. So usually the clothes were in shrines, but I'm not sure if shrines are gonna be up or all on street level. Okay, they're not all on the street level because there's one right here. Yes. Okay. Why can I not? Oh, this guy. There we go. Sorry, I gotta get used to the controls again. Obtain new costume. Okay, so that's one. So that's what we're looking for, these little shrines. The shrines are the costumes. So... wondering if there's going to be one back here. We already talked to the old lady in this area. There she is. We talked to her. Okay. Okay. Maybe it's over here? Can I get over there? Probably not. Could be on the main street somewhere. Okay. It does let us go over here, but... no, it's not there. There's an arrow pointing up. Is that supposed to be a hint? Oh, it looks like there's something there. Okay, no. Okay, we've already checked down there.
Yes, I believe. And we will. We'll see. I cannot.
Okay. Might have to reset the mission. Okay, so we could actually just climb up from here. That's interesting. Okay, hold on. Let's restart.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, over there.
Tell me, yeah,
Huh?
I can't.
Yeah, so we could just climb up there, but... Wait a second. Oh. Saw that little lip there. I thought maybe that was something, but... It's not. There's nothing in these back alleys, as far as I can tell. That's that. There's the old lady. Hmm. That was the necklace. See, I thought maybe it would be in here, because this is like walled off, right? Like this would be a good place to hide it, because you can't get in here any other way. Right? But there's no... Man, I wish there was like a way to like scan for the items and stuff specifically. That would be super helpful. I do have a like video saved for the stuff. See, that's where we found Edo. Alright, let me check the thing I have saved. Okay, that's the memory. We already did that. Okay, that's that shop. Go down the alley, over the thing. Okay, that's that memory. There's the old lady. Okay, that's the shrine we just did. So where is the other one? Wait. They didn't find everything. Memory? They went into the dog. They found Edo. They fought with Edo. And they got that memory. I don't think they got everything. Wait. Hold on.
Follow this. Yes.
Yeah.
So, ways.
We can't go into the dog. So, it doesn't show getting 2 items. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Do. What? Okay. Rat Shrine. Mysterious old lady. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that is something we have to learn, apparently. So we did something by accident before. That this, I don't think the game taught us.
Wow, I will see if I can. Yes, I believe.
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
will.
Okay.
Wow, see if I can.
So apparently... The enemies... it's on a rooftop. Have a human body on the back, which we've seen. However, you can knock it off to get items. Should be. Heck. Should be up there, right? Did I get too far away from him? Probably got too far away from it. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's gonna throw its buddies at us. Okay. Okay. Yes, I know. We did this mission before. I think it's just down. Oh yeah, it was down on the street, that's what it was. Okay. Can't hurt it anymore. We gotta follow it to the arena. Okay. Oh, I forgot it does that. Gotta be careful. It'll do that swing thing again. Okay. Let's gotta get down here. Okay, so we have to break the body on its back. So see how it has a body there? We have to break that. Apparently. There we go. So, like, I just chopped off the body. Okay, so the body's been chopped off. So that should unlock the other piece of gear. So we should have an outfit and a mask. So now we know that is how you unlock stuff. That was not, as far as I know, that was never dictated to us. Okay. So we got a new mask. And a long sleeve shirt. Solo play? What does that mean? Sick of you, get out of my sight. What's this all of a sudden? Oh, you're listening? Don't worry, I wasn't talking to you. Practicing for my next role. Can I tell you? I'm an actress. Still pretty new, but I've been landing more and more gigs. Why is such an unusual amount of knowledge about legends? That's right, I learned from movies and books while studying for roles. For some reason, I get a lot of horror ones. Okay. Okay. So now Julie has... Okay. Alright. Let's do Ghost Family. Okay, Alex has to do this one. Okay. Well, let's do Anita.
All this way.
If any information is around here somewhere, I should ask the residents. I'll just wonder about it. You take care of the rest. Well, I guess
think
let's
yes, it is.
hurry to the scene. I try talking to people around here. Your story from a person in the courtyard. Hello? Oh. Oh, any family like that, but the Old Town Clinic's doctor is pretty in the know. He might be able to help. Call it, it's up the stairs. You acquainted? No, I've heard of him, that's all. These are the clinic. I hope someone is around. Suspicious family, you say? Could you be...
Come
what?
on this way.
No, it's nothing, but yes, I've heard about them. Seem... Ghost stories are making the rounds now. That's absurd, though. Nothing but kids messing about. Is that all? I'm very busy, if you wouldn't mind. Gather information on the doctor. Hey, you. Am I not barging in like that? Someone's hiding something. The well is just behind here, but it's really troublesome. Can't carry water on a ladder. Did you hear? Chunky snuck into the clinic. Afterwards, he was ranting raving about seeing a monster with this crazy look in his eyes. Addicted to drugs to the point of hallucinating. Wouldn't ever want to fall that far. He must be. Where is he? Cowering the scared dog lady, probably in the back of this place. Find witness. Okay. Ah, here we go. Some little kid, how stupid, can't fall that far. Oh, the doc, I don't know what you're after. A lot of folks feel like they owe him. Keep poking, you might find people ready to poke you. Keep that in mind. So the good stuff, no matter what it took, went to clinic at night, it's about something about the doctor. When I took a better look, it was wrong, all wrong. Head, it stuck out like a long tongue. There was a head, it went in the ears, slurped the brains out.
I think
Get back to the clinic through here. Alright, so Doc is a Slitterhead. The doctor is gone.
yes, I believe.
And natural scrapes on the floor. leads to a basement. Hi, Doc. What you doing? Knew it. You won't just leave me in peace. You're a Slitterhead, correct? I am, but you are the spirit the rumors have been talking about, I presume. No, it might be hard to believe, but I don't kill. There's a worker in need of cash at the crematorium, so I make an arrangement with him. He acquires brains from corpses on the side, and I'm just getting by on that. There are others who count on me for such, well, let's just turn a blind eye. No good, as I feared. In that case, it seems I have no choice. Why? I don't hurt people. I'm sorry. As I thought, I can't. Please run.
Well, yes.
I should check this man. There could be clues. View the doctor's past. With this, thank you so much, Doctor. This is the family. Don't worry, it'll be okay. Is that the family the rumors were talking about? One of those three, or perhaps all three, are Slitterheads. Where to look? D45-1612, YU Tower. How do you know? So it was written on the door. Are you that oblivious? Close to here, let's go. Okay. Around here. Use elevator. Upper floor. Get in the elevator. Who are you? Stop, please. Ah, the daughter. Dead end. So we're starting to meet Slitterheads that supposedly are harmless, which is interesting. We met the ones from the cult. We met this one, and we met the doctor who supposedly was getting, like, ethically sourced brains. Right? Defeat the daughter. Okay, cut the body off. Oof. Okay. We broke the body. So now we're learning about breaking the body. So I wonder if that gets you a costume every time, or just in certain missions that give you costumes. We'll have to see. Skill token. Okay, no, it looks like we just got maybe skill tokens? Hesitation.
Follow this.
She may have been a Slitterhead, but in appearance she was a child. Was it not unpleasant? Why would it be? You're sounding pretty mushy about it. You may be resonating too much with a certain someone like that. First off, the outside is just mimicry. They're just moving a corpse whose brain they ate. I'm exterminating monsters that killed and ate their host. Isn't that actually paying my respects? Yes, you are correct. However, I did sense wavering in your heart, a stirring of deeply buried emotions. Didn't I say not to pry? Doctor, you seem kind of bothered again. Haven't you been working a bit too much lately? Keep telling you, but I'm going. Doctor, sheesh. What's with him? He hasn't looked like that since we first met. Could it be about your family? Oh, the family! Rampaging monster. Urgent, urgent. Unknown creature sighted in Mong Tsui. Mobilization orders. Traffic control needs area ASAP. Is this what you call a police scanner? Are you leaving? Yeah, we're closing for the day. If patients come, send them away. Dumping it all on me again. When you're in this kind of mood, you won't listen to anything I say. Less of a doctor, more of a Slitterhead hunter at this point. Say whatever you like. Okay, I must say that's gonna be a new mission. Doubt and hesitation. How long are we gonna keep doing this? Since I fuse with you, I feel like I'm becoming unstable. Not a single one of them can be allowed to survive. I get that, but there are some Slitterheads who seem to have genuine human hearts and are afraid. The people in the city who have nothing to do with it are ending up casualties in our fight. Between Slitterhead and us, I can't see much of a difference. However, there are also lives that have been saved. Truth remains unchanged. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. So we have Hidden Cave, Insidious Sucker. Let's go to Hidden Cave. We can bring anybody we want. Let's go with Julie and Anita. So let's go with Edo and Anita. No, Master. Clearly obeyed the divine message you gave me, however, I was not strong enough. There were casualties. Yet many were also saved and returned to our home. Yes. Heard that another suspicious person was captured. What? Is that the prophesized spirit? Truly is a dangerous being. However, right now, first we must observe and see what happens. Echoes of Love Church. Why do I gotta be captured? Told you we need to investigate. This is a foot in the door, so to speak. Went according to plan up to get here, but then, let me guess, you came here without doing much thinking, didn't you? I'll sort her out. Up here again. Escape cell. It's locked from the outside. Security seems pretty tight too. What to do? Hey you. Look, there are a lot of people stuck in here. Possess them one after another might eventually reach the exit.
Miles away. I cannot feel.
Okay. Yeah, now hurry to the next one. How long can you keep me locked up in such a gloomy place? Yeah, free it up, but I need a key. Ah. Hey, what is it? Shut up so suddenly. How long are we going to be stuck in here? Thinking sneaking in and striking big with a major scoop article end up like this. Use possession to progress. Ah, finally found. Inside this pocket, a cell key. Time to free Edo and the others. However, I cannot carry the key through possession. I must use this body. There are too few humans to blend in, go unnoticed. I assume I would be detected. I must return carefully so I am not discovered. Oh, okay. That's what I thought. I was like, he's got to stop right there, right? Finally back. Thanks, I guess. Find a chance to get out too, but you go first. Okay, not bad, not bad. Man, just pill for the key. Stand enough, we go together, get nabbed again, so I'll slip out on my own. Meet up later, yeah. Finally start my real objective. This prison is underground, we need to locate some stairs. Okay. Wait for this guy to come back this way. Wait for that guy to turn around. What? What the heck? I guess I was too close to him? What the heck was that? I guess I was like right next to him, so... That was weird. Like, he was facing the opposite direction, but... I guess they have like a radius where if you're too close to them, it also sets them off. Well, good to know they're all Slitterheads. About time for a shift change? I'll check out the cells. Please do. Cut a weird one, so be careful. Coming this way. Which human can I possess? Made it through somehow. I can get out from here. Okay. It's an area where the followers live. Seems there are guards. I should proceed with caution. Followers. Something seems off. There should be a large number of Slitterheads lurking around, yet they are strangely calm. Should gather information from deeper within the facility. So I can't go that way. Yeah, no, I get that, but it's supposed to be like an open window or something. Oh, he turns. Okay. I didn't realize this guy patrolled. I thought he just stood there, and I was like, well, I can't progress because of this guy, so... Here's something. Followers? Was this church always here? This building looks pretty old. Yeah, only just joined, right? Church originally did stuff like shelter illegal immigrants and other people who go nowhere to go. Back then, everyone would hold their breath and hide to survive. World changed a lot. We left this place for a while, but a lot of people needed saving under the radar again, so we came back. City's under a lot more scrutiny. Nowhere else to go. I'm really grateful. We huddled together, huh? Our teacher, the master, what do you think of his condition lately? He's undergoing treatment. He can't meet with anyone. All we could do is wait for Lord Yin Yue to convey his words to us. True, things got more worrisome lately. Not just the extermination unit, but our own kind, too. Safely now, thanks. Okay. Welcomed into here, given substitute food. If my hunger had continued, I would have, again, people would have. You want nothing to do with a monster like me. House for all, no matter what form you take, you are still you, right? It'll be okay. Even knowing them to be Slitterheads, they interact. Humans and Slitterheads coexisting. Gathered his followers and fled here. Built a community. Anyway, and you hear from time to time. I'm curious about him too. Should investigate a little bit more. Explore the facility. This is where we get kicked through a wall. This or are you? Who are you? Don't tell me you're the one you ain't speak of. How did you? Hold him off. Go to Lord Inouye. Go. Uh-oh. Let's say he's running away. I can't attack. Oh, we're gonna get in a fight in the chapel. Even if I fight, I can't. This is it. I think we're about to meet our first demon lord. This is what Lord Yinue spoke of. Really exist. Some kind of Slitterhead hideout. From this base, you go out and hunt humans. The only ones outside would do something so barbaric. My name is Tommy. Even if I look different now, my heart is still human. Vicky is just an ordinary human. I only wanted to protect her. Just want to live a quiet life. To think you would escape your cell. You're shrouded in a disquieting aura, possessing people using their blood. So this is the spirit. You appeared just as Master prophesized. Do you mean to do us ill, or how should we deal with this? If it threatens our peace, it must be driven off even at risk of our lives. But I have no intention of making a big deal out of a mere mischief. Calm down for a moment. More importantly, right now, I sense a different, unsettling presence. We finally reached your little hideout. There are eyes everywhere lately, so it's been hard to hunt. Seems you have some top-quality grub here. Call them rations, right? We'll take care of them. You go and find those ration things. I won't allow them to do this. Spirit, I entrust this place to you. I must go after the others. Special ward effects. Slitterheads can put up special ward. The ward can various negative effects in Hyoki and humans inside. Details displayed at the bottom right of the screen. If the Slitterhead who generated the ward is taken down, the effects will be dispelled. Slitterheads can put special wards up again. If you slip around its back and cut off its human shell, it'll be permanently neutralized. Okay, so now we've been introduced to cutting off the human shell. Yeah. Okay, so now we've been introduced to the cutting off the shell thing, but it's also used for debuffs, which makes it even more important. So many were lost protecting this place. It is because of my weakness. Must offer prayer of repose for our departed kin. We must mourn those who were taken from us, for today leave this place. These Slitterheads here have human hearts. I must calm down and assess the situation. To be continued. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, now we're being introduced to the idea of like coexisting Slitterheads, also Slitterheads that are attacking other Slitterheads. Slitterhead obsession.
No.
Keep innermost depths of your heart hidden away without revealing so much as a glimpse. Your singular hatred and obsession with Slitterheads. Did something happen in your past? Don't pry. Whatever my reasons, they can't be left alive. Why? Revenge. For whom? I told you not to pry. But I will have my revenge, even if it costs my life. I need your power. Okay, so his family, because his nurse alluded to that. Conflicting consciousnesses. Never thought there were Slitterheads that would go against other Slitterheads. Those cult guys, if they get attacked again, is there nothing we can do? I understand how you feel, but it's a pointless question. Different groups or different types that fight against each other, it does not matter. They're still Slitterheads. And all who have become Slitterheads must be exterminated. But there are regular humans there too, right? There are people with nowhere else to go, and those Slitterheads are holding on to their human hearts and coexisting. Must not be deceived by the mimicry of Slitterheads. I know that, but still. Looks like fusing with Alex has made you go back to your old self a bit. Door to the cult. I've been there before, you know. The religious group's place. Really? Why? When that Slitterhead thing jumped me, they helped me out. I said I was being targeted and gave them somewhere to hide. But they wouldn't let me leave my room. It was cramped, so I snuck out. In the end, though, I got attacked again. Still, I had no idea that some of the guys in that group were Slitterheads too. I'm floored. Did you notice anything at that time? Start to finish, I was pretty nervous about being found. Come to think of it, I did pass this weird door in the back. It has bad smell, and I couldn't really put a name to it. What was there? Ugh. Don't know. It was creepy, and I wanted to get out of there. All I can say for sure is that I didn't like that place one bit. Something beyond that door seems worth investigating. New mission added. Hi, Anita. Hard pill to swallow. Can't let that slide. Say it one more time. Michelle is a Slitterhead? If this is your idea of a joke, it's not funny. Don't mess with me. That's not my intention. Right, you're not really the joking type. However, considering the infestation of Slitterheads in the upper ranks of the Underworld organization, most of the possibility is extremely high. I also sense a change in her, deeply shaken by it. Don't peep into people's hearts. I get it, okay? I get it. But without Michelle, I wouldn't be alive today. I won't believe it. I have to go. Okay. Okay, Sleepless Zone second loop. I'm guessing that's gonna have... Okay, so both Hidden Cave set a second loop, and I guess Sleepless Zone second loop are probably gonna have stuff in it. So let's do Sleepless Zone. We have to take Anita. Let's take... Let's go to our skills real quick. Let's level up her weapon. All the active skills are up. Give him a vitality boost. Alright. Sleepless Zone. We'll take Alex. Start mission. Okay. So we need to be on the lookout for memories. I'm guessing whenever you do the second rounds, that's when you get the memories and the items. So I wonder if I go into this or ahead. Let's look again and see about Michelle's involvement. So if I do this, I want to check something. So if I do this and then immediately leave, does it then show me, or do I have to complete the mission once for it to tell me? Okay, it looks like you have to complete the mission once for it to tell you that you've missed things or you've gotten the things. Okay. No head on that guy. A lot of dead people all of a sudden. Guess we won't be having to go through the window. They've been devoured. Situation completely different from last time. What in the world happened? We saved Anita. We're not chasing down Anita this time. Okay. What a terrible scene. Okay, can't go through that gate. It's one of these things. Okay, so these things just eat the entire head. They're not as, like... Ow. They're not as, it's likely not just one, yeah. Proceed with caution. Taking a look to see if there's any memories. Nothing there. Something over there. Okay. Saw the light on, I wanted to make sure that wasn't something. Ah, here's a memory. Skill token. Scavenging corpses. Okay, nothing up there. Beat enemies. Looks like there's still survivors. Yeah, I'll do that in just a second. What's wrong? No, it's just faintly sense concerning presence past here. However, it seems it will not open. Reminds me, Julie received a phone message about that. Oh shit. Wait, what? A door that will not open. Reminds me, Jules. Oh! They said Edo would be able to open the door, right? They said Edo could open the way? Might have to do this mission again with Edo. Yeah, even more enemies. No one to go into. Oh, that was lucky. Yikes.
Wow.
Slitterheads everywhere.
I can feel
Boss is plotting something. We should hurry. Gotta make sure we don't miss any memories or anything. Okay. Okay, there's a person over there. Ah. Touch the shrine. Oh, this one has a cutscene to it. That's kind of cool. Well, that sucked. Help? Well, that... You gave me a small room with nobody in it to help me. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Ow. Ready anytime. Where? Where are you at, Anita? Because you're ready any time needs to be right now. Hello? You can't go into someone who's mind jacked? That's crazy. That seems like an oversight. Wow. This is gonna be a tough fight, dude. He takes so much of your health. Why are you attacking Anita? There we go. Yeah, as soon as he showed up, it made it so much easier. New costume. Oof! That was rough. Situation feels like an ambush. You don't say. Okay. Scaffolding. I recall the boss was up ahead. Is there somewhere else we can go? We've only found one memory. This isn't how it was supposed to. They thought they're relying on wait for us. However, how did they know of us in advance? Okay, so defeat the boss and end this disaster. Okay, there's a memory over there. Wait, is down blocked? Down is blocked, okay. Can I fit over this? I can. Aha! Remember. I was like, there has to be a little secret there. Also, I think this is the same guy. I literally think it's just the same guy. That's kind of funny. Alright. Michelle has nothing to do with this. Or... Hear me out. Welcome. So you are real, spirit. I thought it was a mere fairy tale. You took my cute little Anita away from me.
Fine.
I knew, but I didn't want to believe. Is this disaster you're doing? We don't need this place anymore, after all. The being said to be our arch nemesis. To think the chance to vanquish you would come to us. But is this all you've got? To be honest, I'm disappointed. Let's meet again another day. I hope you grow up safe and sound until then. I'll be your opponent. Well, we already fought this guy. Let's chase after the boss. The boss isn't going anywhere, dude. Oh, hi. Oh my, we meet again? Ended up here after taking a wrong turn. One tends to have poor hearing at my age. I could even hear the commotion. Hi, mysterious old lady. That is... I sure hope there's not a memory that I'm missing on the route here. That would be unfortunate. Not run any further. Generously gave you an out. Still, you've such hurry to die. Your lord is here. What is Michelle's goal? I have no interest in what that woman thinks. Whatever I do for myself. Turn you into cinders this time. Oof. Okay. Broke the thing off its back. Ah. There we go. Okay, we broke the thing off its back and we killed it. So we might have missed a memory on the chase sequence. I'm hoping we didn't. I hope that there was just 2 memories, but the old lady was on the chase sequence, so there might have been a memory. But we definitely got 2 outfit, or if the breaking of it got an outfit. $20 skill tokens. Beige. White. Okay. Unchangeable past.
Yeah, yeah.
Go back in time and save Michelle. I was supposed to be dead too, right? Considering the organization situation, she did not become a Slitterhead just a few days ago. It's clearly beyond the limit of retroaction. I cannot save her. Also, despite being the same time and place, things are completely different from the first time. The effects of my actions on the timeline have greatly altered the flow of events that follow afterwards. Need to be more careful in restructuring the timeline. You're useless. Both you and me. I need to...
Alright.
Leave me alone for a while. If you come back, I'll kill you. Understood. Interesting. Transmission to the void. As an engineer, I sent out a seeking aid to all possible recipients. Of course, I did not expect a response. Even the closest inhabited planet was absurdly far away. Hidden city. I'm not sure how I arrived here before I knew it. I was simply there. It was called a hidden city. Less than 1,000 humans were there, barely clinging to an existence. Fulfilling life.
All this way.
Is this kind of life not difficult? Surprisingly, it ain't that bad. Like food, you see? If you just take a poke through the bins at rich people hotels, you find all kinds of good party stuff that they just toss. Though I've been eating back in the day, now might have even been better. Seems surprisingly fulfilled. That said, you almost never find any booze, so that takes money. Get that, just scrounge around for cigarette butts and take the tobacco out. They sell it to Japanese tourists, tell them we ain't got no clue, so it's easy money. Wow. True meaning of the messages. Another message. I wish we would stop already. Remember all messages. Remember all messages. What? All messages. They combine to form some sort of hint? C20-13712. Deep in a dark hole, Edo will open the door. Maybe we'll understand if we solve it. True meaning of the messages. Was there a locked door at the brothel? Yes. Yes, there was. Okay, we did get everything, right? No. Okay, we did miss a memory. But I wonder if it's because we didn't go through the locked door with Edo. So... okay, so we'll need to bring Edo with us for that one. We won't have to run the whole gambit of that. Okay. Gonna just max out Anita first. Okay, I think that's everything. Okay, blood weapon maxed out, skills maxed out. Okay, so Anita is maxed out. I think we'll just work our way down the chain. Okay, so we have... so all we're missing is Anita's last costume. We don't have anything for these guys. Okay, so let's go back here. Companion needs to be Edo. Okay. We don't have to look around, we can just run forward.
How can I?
Okay. Ah! Let go of me! I guess that was the grab. That's the first time we've been grabbed. Ah. Hey, what's up? Faintly sense a print. Want to try going in? If it's old black like this, I can handle it. Check my pocket. I got some wire in there. And open. Call said Edo would open the door and then enter this number. Deep in a dark hole. Dark hole is there. Ventilation duct? Oh, do I have to... Oh, interesting. Oh, it's a new rarity. Donnie. Powerful spear and skills to return damage taken. Powerful skill that negates bad effects from enemy attacks and wards. Blood Lance. Has high healing abilities, so be able to combine them with rarity, specializing in attacks. My wounds don't hurt. Feel so powerful. They're after me. But now, I'm sure I can fight. Fatal Lance. Forms a spear of blood that can pierce any and all foes. Okay, hold down the skill button to charge its power. Revenge Guard. Hold the skill button to enter a counterattack stance where damage is greatly reduced. When the button is released, enemies in front will be struck for double the damage taken. Curse Resist. Common skill. When activated, dispels all negative effects and... Okay. Okay. A little kid. Did I do this? You too seem to have a special body. Who are you? Special body? What's going on? Say the details for later. Something else. Switch second character. No. Back to the investigation. Okay. So they didn't have the memory. So I'm guessing that means the memory is on the chase sequence. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Why am I not dodging, dude? Oh, because I'm like stuck to the ground? Evade is locked.
Miles away.
Okay.
I cannot. Oh.
Okay, so let's see if the memory is on, like, the run. So we checked in here, that's where the shrine was. Why is it? Go to Anita, please. Thank you. Okay. I don't see any memories in here. I'm gonna guess that the memory is on the run. Unless it's hidden somewhere over here or something. Hold on. I think I still got that video pulled up. No, but I have this guide pulled up. Sleepless Zone. We got that fragment. Got the hidden rarity. Got the shrine. Decorative wall. Okay, it is during the chase sequence. During the chase sequence, you land on some wooden scaffolding after crossing gaps via blood jumping. Proceed forward to the opening, but turn around before going up. It's tucked in a corner. Okay. Hey, D-Man. How's the game going? Pretty good. Pretty good. We're just trying to collect all the side stuff. Ow. And getting our butt kicked. Go. But progress, yes. Yes, we're making good progress. We just acquired another character on this mission. And now we're just, like I said, we're just trying to get the last collectible because it's a memory. The memories are tied to how the spirit, what we're calling a spirit, it's becoming more and more obvious that he's like an alien. These creatures seem to be aliens. But
All right.
it looks like Anita, who's the character we're playing's boss, might actually be one of the head honchos of the Slitterheads, or at least higher up in the order. So Okay, so the last thing we're looking for is supposed to be around here somewhere. They said after we did some scaffolding, there it is. Alright. That is the memory that we needed, which means we do not have to finish that mission, because we've already finished that mission before. We don't get anything else for completing it, so... And now we have Donnie. A boy's relief. Still can't believe it, but I didn't want to die there. You saved me. Even I have difficulty accepting the situation. I'm really entrusting my body to someone like you. You could at least lie and say that everything's going to be okay. Can't feel my anxiety ramping up. While I'm gradually recovering my lost memories, at the very least, I now have more power than I did at the start. Really? I'm having a hard time believing the words of someone who takes over other people's bodies. But I'm Donnie. I'll do what I can to help. Rarity Donnie has been added. Test his unique skills in the training mission. Alright, beginning of the end.
I think yes, it is.
The lifeline of people of the production mechanism eventually broke down. And eventually, too, food began to run out. Starvation drove people against one another, further reducing their numbers. But even those who survived had no hope of aid. They fell into despair, and the number who took their own lives was not few. Okay. See, that's why we want to get the memories, is because we're learning a little bit of backstory about how Night Owl got here. Okay, interesting. So when you do a mission, it says cleared, and if it has stuff to get, it says completed. Interesting. Okay, so we have Hidden Cave RE, which means that this is also going to have stuff for us to collect. This is a new mission, so let's do this one. We have to be Edo for this. Oh. Tony just has a sweater wrapped over his face. That's funny. Alright, let's go... So everyone wears masks so that people can't... I mean, Edo has a paper bag on his head, so, you know... But Edo's not doing much better, to be honest. So let's go Edo, Alex, and do this redo. Okay. Oh, wow, there's just a shrine right there. Still much unknown about the cult. The relationship between humans and Slitterheads there, for one. This master who leads them, their existence of the other groups that oppose them. How close can I get to the core of the matter? Probably on alert. I'll keep an eye on the situation and meet up with you later. Okay, so there's just a shrine here. Okay. Okay, can you actually let me hit you, bro? I need to get out of that corner. Wow, this guy is fast. Edo, why are you all the way over there, buddy? Okay, the body came off. Just what we were trying to do. Okay, nice deflect all doing nothing. Okay. A new costume. It's probably for Edo, I would guess. This presence is one of the Slitterheads who tried to break in back then. So they are sneaking about. Okay. They're roaming the passage. What are they doing? Guards. It'd be troublesome if I were found. So I have to sneak. Hey, there's the old lady. I gotta get in there, bro. I need to talk to you. Hi. Hiding your face like that? Is that a Halloween costume? Have we met before? At my age, one forgets many things. The weather was nice, so I was taking a stroll. Somehow I found myself at this place. Is this a church? While I'm here, might as well pray before heading home. Okay, so that's 4. So that means we have 2 more locations to talk to her in. They'll notice I should go back for now. Incompatible no matter what, even though now time faith in each other. Oh, interesting. Okay, he's looking at the racks there. Security is quite tight here too. Somebody get past this. I was just trying to do that. Okay, I guess I gotta go in here and then go out the window. Small window above, it's open. Intruder is searching for something.
All this way.
I sense their presence upstairs. Now, what's interesting is they actually explain why you still have to sneak even though you're switching bodies. Is because they can sense your presence. Like, even if in different bodies, they know. Like, that you are the spirit alien. Hey, there's a memory right there. It's present. The target Slitterhead. Okay, yeah, we'll deal with them in just a second. Let's. Okay. Splatter blood. Hi, Edo. Curious about their conduct too. Is it gathering memory fragments? Examine Slitterhead infiltrator's body. There, those are so-called rations. Okay. Past there should be the forbidden area. Hmm. So we gotta get to the kitchen. Rations again. This place is the dining hall. The door at the back. Is that the one we spoke of before? Tell you the truth, I can't say. Seems they have not noticed. Right, infiltration route to the dining hall. Dining hall the intruder was peering into. Seems to be locked. That door is what we saw. That's right, that's the door. Get close to that door. Another route we could take, I should look around the area. The window is open. If you possess that guy, you should be able to sneak inside, but doing it from here is a no-go. From the upper floor, I should be able to possess the man by the window. Let's go find ourselves some third floor stairs. Okay. Is this a place for prayer? There are so many people. That was really helpful Blue if we got found out. Watch your step, yeah. Okay. Another memory. So it seems like there's usually 3 memories. Per area. Found it. It is the dining hall. If I possess that person... Whee! Whoop.
Along this way.
Okay, let's investigate that door. Make sure there's no other memories. Can I just unlock this door? What are you doing? Said you mustn't set foot in the forbidden area. This aura is... It appeared, just as Master predicted. So this is the spirit. However, it's different from what I heard. No sense intent for fight from you.
This way.
Simply wish to know what exactly your group is. In UA. Chapel's under attack by another group. Tommy is going to die. Storage Ring is also under attack. We don't stand a chance against them. Please guide us. Entrance to the so-called forbidden area? Here too? I have no choice. Can I entrust this place to you? Alright, so similar to what we did before. Wow, these guys do not mess around. Where'd Edo go? There's Edo. There we go. I was wondering when you were going to change. Okay, broke that off. So now we can do Edo again. There we go. Now we got the hang of this. I feel like we missed a memory somewhere, though, right? Like... Remaining foes withdrawn. Yes, with the facility. Storehouse was ready. A lot of food was ruined. Still have many of our number remaining. It's certainly possible to group. Please tell everyone to trust in me and remain steadfast. Anyone who can still move, lend me a hand. Scale of attack was far greater than before. Same time I lay my hands on the timeline, the situation becomes worse. Is it as if I'm playing into someone else's expectations? Interesting twist. Thanks, Tommy. See, you're wearing a gift. Yeah, stop staring. To be continued. Skill tokens. Plastic bag. And red. Undershirt. Got a lot of stuff there. Activation of the device. Was completed and began to execute the plan with the people. There was a strange sound and the connection had been made with hell itself. In the black flash, a dark radiance. All signs of life vanished from the place in an instant. As the only person left behind, and I awaited a lonely death. Captive traitor. As time passed, my doubts began to grow. My confrontations with increased. People idolized as their savior, and I was imprisoned as... Innate goodness. When he lived a life as up and down his mind, people's true colors start to stand out. Those who put on the face of a saint often want money, women, and fame deep in their hearts. I was sure that Yin Yue guy was like that too. That's what I thought anyway, but when I took a real good look, what did you see? He was goodness itself. He truly lived only for the sake of others. I'd never met anyone like that before. Fixation on prey. Seem the Slitterheads fixate on a target once they have made their choice. True, I noticed that back when I was hunting on my own. That cult seemed to be protecting humans targeted by them. Is there something about certain humans that makes Slitterheads go after them? All of us who fused with you were targeted too. What's the relationship between you and Slitterheads? That is a good question. Alex asking the good questions here. Oh, Edo's back. Refugee room. A refuge room. When you were being sheltered in a religious facility, do you know where you were? It was a bit complicated, so I don't remember too clearly. Under my room, I hear voices saying hymns or something. In that case, perhaps it was above the chapel? Yeah, could be. If they're still sheltering others, maybe someone be there even now? Are there others above the chapel? I should try searching the Echoes of Love facility again. Okay. Okay. I guess we can try to max out Edo's stuff next. Possession Rush. Activates an enemy directly in front of the camera. Pressing designated button following possession. Move instantly and unleash an attack? Oh. Activates when an enemy is directly in front of the camera. Affects all bodies of accompanying rarity has it. Max to attack power. Oh. Okay. Guess we'll work on Julie next. And then we'll do Alex and Donnie. Okay, so they said there might be something else at that. Alex doesn't have anything, but we do have plastic bag. An undershirt. Okay. So Sign. Oh, yeah, right there. Signs of rarities, and we are missing a memory. So there's a rarity here. Alright, so let's see if we can find the rarity. And, okay. Okay. Oh. So they're gonna be up there. Oh, I wonder if it's over there. Ah, there's the memory. Okay. I didn't think we could get into this hallway. Okay, so that's the memory. But how do we find the rarity? They said above the chapel. Above the chapel. What did these two say? This place is under protection and have outsiders taken notice of it too? I hear rumors that someone's after our rations. Even though there's little sense of fighting each other like this, some are just incompatible no matter what. Even more time for faith in each other than ever. Thanks to the rations, we haven't become monsters. Yeah, thought of attacking people eating their brains of all things is just too much for me. The rations not stave off hunger, they also settle those uneasy feelings. You have uplifting strength, truly a blessing from God. Substitute food must be spread to the world and reduce the suffering of our people. Come to think of it, that woman in the third floor room... Ah, here we go. The person said she wants to help in the dining hall. What should we do? Person you need to put under our protection? She said she's a housekeeper and confident in her cooking. Still, we can't let her. Leave her be for a while. Okay. We didn't listen in on that before. Okay, so I wonder if we needed to hear that conversation, because Edo mentioned above the chapel, and they just said on the third floor.
All this way.
Presence upstairs. Okay. Okay. Okay, check. And then we'll have to get to the 3rd floor. And then maybe that's where it'll... give us the... Okay.
Wow, this way I cannot feel. I will see if I can, but I don't know. If only
Okay.
I will see if I can, but I don't know. I think. All this way. Follow all. No, see, I
I know it's not right, but I can't resist any longer. What? What was that voice just now? Someone nearby? This is new. Oh. Oh, hello. Oh, this must be the lady they were talking about. Rarity discovered tree or try? Draw enemies' attention and attack. She also has skill to generate more blood pools from enemies, increasing survivability and with high healing effects. Blood Mitt has high healing ability, so a good idea to combine her with Rarity specializing in attacks. Consume blood to create shrub-like objects. Automatically attack nearby enemies. Oh, she has like turrets. Attack generated when created can easily stun foes. Blood Knuckles causes attacked enemies to bleed. Also has an effect more easily stunning enemies. Crimson Chains binds oneself to enemy with chains of blood, reducing enemy movement and speed for a time. Continues after leaving possession. Oh, she's cool, dude. That's so cool. I was wondering if they were gonna have some sort of like effect where you have like a okay. It would help if I didn't get my butt kicked, but I was trying to use the abilities, but I immediately got destroyed. Okay.
No. See, I will.
Through the window, please. Thank you. Okay. Really? She is very not tanky, though. Which is crazy to think that she uses so many blood things. Yeah, I just gotta give up again. That sucks, dude. Like... The problem is I will say the healing in this game is probably the worst part. Because you can't... Like, there's no, like... What it should do is it should just suck up the blood pools and heal you, but you have to, like, hold it and drain them over time. It's by far the worst part of the combat.
No. See, I will.
Yeah, see, like that. So he did an unparryable attack, which unfortunately got me killed. God, it sucks, dude. Because, like, all of her moves require her to use a bunch of blood, which most people's moves require blood use. But she just does, like, 0 damage. Like, her turret is negligible. It does, like, this much damage. So... yeah, unfortunately, I don't think they balanced this fight correctly. Like, if they had somebody else in the room with her during this fight, it would be fine, but her doing this alone, the chain, she can't even use her chain because there's no one to possess to. Like, the turret doesn't take the aggro enough. Like, see, I just did that. He just jumped through it. See, look how little damage she does. She's definitely meant as a support character. Yeah, she does no damage. She does, like, no damage, dude. No. Okay. That's fine, though. We can leave, we don't have to finish this. We got the memory, we got the character. Tree. And I'm gonna guess it's tree, given she makes shrubs. I think it's a play on...
Maybe.
You help me, thank you.
You know.
Call me Tree the Housekeeper. Why are you there? Are you also a cult follower? No, no.
I think.
I was running from the monster, yes. Then Mr. Yinue saved me. He's protecting people targeted by Slitterheads, is that it? Anyway, I must repay the debt. Do not have to think of it that way. Do my best to be helpful, yes. Okay. There are monsters there, I had no idea. Their appearances they mimic are no different from humans, I cannot tell them apart. Furthermore, that group has many Slitterheads who have maintained their human hearts. Substitute food called rations. Thanks to that, it seems their fundamental issue of predation by Slitterheads on humans is avoided. Using brains of animals or something? I do not think that is it. That is so. I only got a peek, but there was clear and pretty jelly. Rations are the key to the cult's continuation. Where is it made and how do they transport it? Secrets of the cult, huh? There must be something there behind that door. New mission has been added. Okay. Michelle's salvation. I used some of my connections, get a lead on Michelle, on that Slitterhead's movements after it disappeared. She's been spotted alone at specific times. It's like she's waiting for something. That's our chance for a surprise attack. You put your thoughts in order? You worried about me? That's not your style. Just want to free her from the monster as soon as possible. Will you help me? Yes. Okay. Diagnosis. Why did you bring her here? There's something wrong with Tree's body. She's not feeling well. I'm a surgeon, an unlicensed one at that. You're a doctor, yes? Please help me. Go after I examine you. How do you feel? My stomach feels big, all yucky, and kind of flip-floppy. What did you eat yesterday? Yesterday, let's see. In the morning I had mi goreng and champuru and goober, then I've heard enough. Is it a serious sickness? You can put it that way. Give you some stomach medicine, go home and rest. Alright. Transfer to another world. Transfer target for and would be hypothesized being an brains of or another similar information processed organ. Transfer was successful, but happened to the overwritten beings. Okay. Okay. Looks like new rarity tree is rescued from within the echoes of the facility. Speaks of substitute food called rations that look like clear jelly. These rations are key in avoiding predatory relation between Slitterhead and humans. What exactly are they? Mantis trap. Anita has lead on Michelle after her disappearance. She is alone in the same place set time each night, as though she's waiting for something. Alex and Julie are frustrated and tired after dealing with a little girl during the Slitterhead hunt. Then an emergency message intercepted again with police scanners. A large number of Slitterheads appeared downtown. Okay. Donnie does not have that much health. We really need to power up Tree's weapon. Because she does 0 damage. Alright. I think... Let's go after Anita's. Let's do Anita. And Alex. Actually, yeah. Yeah, let's do Anita and Alex. Anita. Alex. Crystal Radiance Building. Anita with Alex. Alright. This might be the last one we can do for tonight. Oh my. Surprised you knew of this place. Just kidding. I'm not playing pretend anymore. I was waiting for you. Ever since I realized you were the spirit. And wanting to see you. I favor strong humans. The flavor of stimulated brain is on a different level after all. But it's a shame, isn't it? Of all people, it had to be her. It's going to make her truly a part of my family. She just had to get possessed by a spirit. Right, Anita? Michelle, dang it, I'll never forgive you. Maybe it'll be extra enjoyable to eat a girl I raised myself. Let's have some fun together then, shall we? Oh, that looks fun. Hopefully these guys are beating me up. Michelle, Devil's Flower. Nowhere left to run? Okay. I don't have to run. Defeat Michelle. Oh. Oh, that's gonna be fun. What is going on right now? Okay. Resurrect, please. Thank you. Okay. So much for that. Oh, there we go. She died of poison. Whale. Michelle's gone. 20 skill tokens. Okay. Yes, Donnie gets a new outfit for Michelle dying. Michelle's death. You know, Michelle, she found me when I had nowhere else to go. She accepted me, all of me, as I was. She stood up for me despite all the times I was defiant or rebellious. If things end like this, has her soul been set free? Who knows? You could believe it if you like. What Tree saw. Secret events when you were attacked last time.
Maybe.
It was at Rich House I worked before. The whole family was harsh, very nervous and suspicious. They looked at me, then my mouth just said the words in my head. I don't know why, but you are shady. Tree can see it. It just came to mind. It's almost as if you actually knew what they really were. That's what they said. Tree for a while now. You look so yummy, we should get to eat you. Then they all turned into monsters. Very shocking, yes. Surprised you escaped. Is that gonna be a new mission? Oh. Interesting. Alright, let's do Insidious Sucker. Bring in Nita. Wait, hold on, let's use these points. I think we were gonna max out Julie. I don't know if you can max out. Nita's already maxed out, yeah. I don't know if you can max out everybody. Given the points that we're getting. Okay. Julie. Granite scanner Slitterheads appeared around here. I mean, you're hiding in the shadows. No matter how many we kill, new ones keep appearing. Doesn't matter. Just kill any that come. Send them straight to hell. Guessing we're gonna have a run-in with the one that killed Alex's family. They got away. There are two that fled. I have grasped both of their presences. Let's deal with the closer one first. Dragon, umbrella. Let's follow the trail. I'm here too. I don't know how useful I'll be. Oh, I brought Julie by accident. Oops. That's fine. Okay, that's where we came from. Okay, so they're walking a back alley. Looks like this one. Flowers. Okay, no, they were bouncing around over there. Okay, that is over here. So if they're looking at the umbrella right now, it's this person right here. Ow. Oh, I can just call friends, I guess. Whoa, what? Wow, there are a lot of you. Okay. He's finally come down and pursue that Slitterhead though. Where is it hide? Alright, t-shirts and signs. Towards the market. Seems to have jumped a different body again. Okay, stairs. Okay, it's taking stairs down. Fresh meat. That doesn't seem to slow them down. I think I've been lied to by about those. Got multiple category M, C, and others confirmed. New target F is also thought to be present after confirmation. Okay. Ow. See, sometimes it slows them down, and then sometimes it doesn't. I wonder if there's like scripted parts where it can't be slowed down. Oh, it just took off, dude. Okay. Finally, one down. That took a lot of effort. You don't say. A search for the second. Should still be able to follow its presence. Okay, well, it's attacking a whole bunch of people on the main road. That should be pretty easy to find. Yeah.
I cannot feel.
Ow, quit shooting me. Okay. Thanks for that, I guess. Let go. Really? Okay, go back to him. Back to her. Trying to get this thing off its back to see. There we go. Slitterhead defeated. Mop them all up. I've toyed with so-called Slitterhead Hunter before. He was such a disappointment back then. You return as the spirit. You truly are amusing. You were from back then. Slitterhead that attacked the bike. What face lies under there, I wonder? Follow me. Slitterhead, something that bothers me. So it is being enticed all along. Who cares if it's a trap? It's time to wipe them out either way. Doop. Some health. Make sure we heal up all their blood on the ground. So you've come. You two are a Slitterhead, the one with the white suit. Well, call me passionate. Hope in reality is the worst of all evils, because it prolongs the torments of man. Isn't that right? What are you trying to say? What? You don't read books? How uncultivated. Too bad. Which means... you'll never have the future you wish for. Good Doctor Big to be dying so quick. Are you going to have the future you wish for? In a way, yes. If this is fate, I accept it. Then die. Nice. Every scream, every splash of blood makes you that much darker, that much dirtier, it appeared. No more speech, no need for speeches. Hurry up and come down. Try to live up to my expectations. Okay, so this is the octopus, I'm guessing. Okay, well. Oh. I'll remember that face? Interesting. How will you remember it? Hmm. 24 skill tokens. A strange feeling. That one pushed me to my limit when I was a Slitterhead hunter. Persistent bastard. There's something different about that Slitterhead. It was pulling its punches, like playing around, having fun. Whatever its motives, there's no doubt we dealt it a mortal blow. Will not be returning. Yeah, no mistaking that. But it was strange, unpleasant feeling. A woman's weapon. To be quiet for a moment, I need to fix my makeup. Why do you paint your eyelashes? Does it bother you? Naturally, I'm doing it because guys like it. They do? Also, I guess I do it for myself, too. Can't do what I do if I put my true self out there. It's like putting on armor. I transform, it protects me. Armor. Is that what one would call a metaphor? It's a weapon I use to navigate the world. Even on the worst days, it makes me feel a little better. Chaotic city. Get the impression that the city is quite chaotic. It's constantly changing. In the past, this area used to be full of shady shops. Then there was a super strict crackdown, and even the Kowloon slums are gonna be demolished. The cityscape, the people who come and go, everything changes from moment to moment. Even for people who live here, it's enough to make your head spin. Do you feel a sense of loss? Well, the new buildings are pretty, and pretty convenient. But I also like the food at little stalls, so it's sad to see them just disappearing one by one. Interesting. So we have Jar of Poison. Deflection wave, regenerate. Okay. Again, we're just trying to unlock everything for everybody. I don't know if we'll get any more characters, but yeah. Alright. So we have Jar of Poison, but I do think that is an excellent place for us to call it a stream. So a little bit of a shorter stream tonight, but I don't want to get too deep into it, because I feel like once we do that mission, we're probably going to open up I would assume, like, the last third of the game. So I think we'll save that for tomorrow night. Like I said, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on Slitterhead. We're going to try to finish this up hopefully tomorrow night. Once we finish that, Wednesday will probably be like a late afternoonish stream. We'll probably be doing, barring any issues, we'll probably be back with our collab stream with Leave and Void, assuming they're able to do it, to do more Division 2, which we should be, I think we have 2 strongholds to do, and then we should be moving on into the DLC, assuming everything works out and all of that. So there won't be an evening stream Wednesday, which means starting Thursday, we should be back with Clock Tower 2. Hopefully by Friday. I think by Thursday and Friday we should be able to finish Clock Tower 2, which means Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, which hopefully will be enough time, we will be doing Clock Tower PS1. My hope is by... The thing is I'm not sure if it's going to release Tuesday at midnight, or I'll have to check release date. Fatal Frame 2 Remake, it comes out Wednesday, the 11th. I don't know if that's going to be Wednesday morning at midnight. I need to check that. Let me check that. When does... Do they have... I need to know... doesn't have a specific date. It says the 12th. Steam says the 11th. There will be a playable demo in a couple days for people that are interested. Let me see if at the end they have... They don't have... So I don't know if it's going to be Wednesday at midnight or Tuesday going into Wednesday at midnight. That's the problem. That's the only problem I'm having. Because I don't want to get into Clock Tower PS1 if we're not going to have time to finish it. I wish... God, I need... The problem is they don't really... They don't really give that information very clearly. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just double checking. I can't see anywhere. It says it's going to be March 11th according to Steam. I did not want to install Fatal Frame 5 right now. Anyways, okay, so like I said, we'll plan on trying to get through Slitterhead and these two games. Worst comes to worst, we'll have to wait to finish up Clock Tower until after we do Fatal Frame 2 Remake. Now, if we're able to get both of those done, hopefully, fingers crossed, that is the case. After Fatal Frame 2 Remake, we will finish up our Clock Tower series playthrough. Obviously, we still have Clock Tower 3 after that, but that's going to be the focus. So, Slitterhead, Clock Tower, Fatal Frame 2, Clock Tower 3, and then we'll see where we're at for the month of March, we'll go from there. Like I said, Last Epoch's supposed to be having their update. I don't know if we'll play that or we'll check out other stuff. I do have some other horror games for us to check out, a couple of those. I also want to get back to Friend's Favorite Retro, but I want to focus on all this other stuff first. So we might get into a thing where we're back in rotation. I don't know if/when the dual streams will come back. Right now, I'm still trying to get to a place of just streaming consistently. So we're going to focus on just evening streams for the time being, which is what we were doing before. I don't know if we're going to switch that up for just afternoon streams. I'm liking doing just the evening streams. I know it's problematic for people that, you know, one, stream in the evening, so because they can't watch, two, for people that are like going to bed or whatever, they can't watch. I know it's not the best time for some people, so a lot of people preferred our morning time streams and stuff. This just currently works better for me. Like I said, maybe we'll get back to the dual streams after I have some of these appointments with some doctors. But as it stands right now, I kind of just got to focus on taking care of myself, and that just means consistent evening streams for now. Um, that's going to be the focus, and then doing the games that we got going. So we'll do that stuff. Then once we get through that stuff, we'll try to rotate between horror and Friends Favorite Retro. Try to get through those last 3 Friends Favorite Retro games, and then from April on, we'll figure out what we're doing. Whether we want to start a long series of things, or obviously rotating with something else to keep it from being just one thing, or if we just want to do some more like indie stuff or whatever. But like I said, Clock Tower, Fatal Frame, Slitterhead, possibly Last Epoch at the end of the month. That is kind of what's on the radar. So I do appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. Hopefully you guys are enjoying Slitterhead. It's actually really interesting. Like I said, I think the combat is probably the biggest deterrent, I would say. But outside of that, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. So thank you so much for joining us. If you haven't already, please do hit the follow button, or if you're there on YouTube, the subscription button. Both are completely free and help the channel out tremendously. Also, feel free to share us out with your friends, your family, your Discord communities. We are family friendly here, except when we do collabs. Everyone is welcome as long as they are kind. That is it. That is the only prerequisite. Also, a follow and a subscription lets you know when we go live. Our evening streams go live at 10 p.m., around 10 p.m. Central Time, US. If you're not sure what time it's for you locally, down the panels there's an extension, as well as the Twitch schedule should tell you when we go live for your time zone. Does math, so you don't have to. And finally, if you miss any of our playthroughs, all the VODs should be here on Twitch for 30 days and on YouTube for the foreseeable future. If you're here on Twitch, link should be at the top of chat. And if you're on YouTube, you're already there. Go check out the videos, the live, and the playlists. They should be able to find whatever you're looking for in one of those 3 locations. So, remember to take care of yourself mentally and physically. Both are very important. Remember to stay hydrated. And as always, remember, you make the world a better place. And all you have to do is be kind. Let's find someone to raid. Also by YouTube. Let's find someone to raid. Who do we got? Who do we got? Who do we got? Alright. Unfortunately, they're playing Requiem. I don't want to raid into anyone. Playing Requiem, so we don't spoil anybody. There's nothing against anybody. I just